You're watching BBC News. Back here in the U.S., Sam Bankman-Fried, who once ran one of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchanges, FTX, has been found guilty of fraud and money laundering. The verdict comes at the end of a month-long trial in New York. Prosecutors said Sam Bankman-Fried had used money stolen from FTX to prop up his investment fund and to fund his lavish lifestyle. He now faces decades in prison. Mr. Bankman-Fried's lawyer says his client maintains his innocence and will fight the charges against him. Now, after the verdict, prosecutors celebrated the win outside the court, saying the case is a warning to any fraudster who thinks they're untouchable.
Sam Bankman-Fried perpetrated one of the biggest financial frauds in American history, a multi-billion-dollar scheme designed to make him the king of crypto. But here's the thing. The cryptocurrency industry might be new. The players like Sam Bankman-Fried might be new. But this kind of fraud, this kind of corruption is as old as time, and we have no patience for it.
And I spoke with our North America business correspondent, Erin Delmore in New York, who's been covering the trial.
Over the course of 4 weeks, prosecutors showed the jury through testimony and evidence that Sam Bankman-Fried stole billions of dollars in FTX customer funds while lying to investors and lenders. And in closing statements, the prosecution reminded the jury that this is not a case that's about crypto or hedging. They said it's about lying and greed and stealing. And that's the message that we saw largely echoed by U.S. Attorney Damian Williams at the press conference today after the verdict was reached, when he said to would-be fraudsters that we will find you, whether you're operating in a traditional financial landscape or in a crypto industry or elsewhere. That matters because the crypto industry here is largely unregulated, and these cases are working their way through the courts.
So, Erin, I want to ask you, this is, a really big fall from grace for Sam Bankman-Fried, who was so celebrated. What does this verdict mean for him now?
We'll find out exactly what his sentence is on March 28th. That's the date that the judge set for the sentencing hearing. But he faces decades in prison, potentially even a life sentence. He's been found guilty on all 7 charges. Together, they carry a statutory maximum of 110 years in prison. So even if the judge sentences below that maximum, which we expect him to do, it could still amount to a life sentence.
You talked a bit about the cryptocurrency industry and the message the prosecutors had for the industry. I mean, what impact do you think his downfall has had on the industry?
Sam Bankman-Fried rode the wave of crypto when times were good. In 2021, when crypto was at its height, so was Sam Bankman-Fried. But then his stunning fall in 2022 sent a chill through the industry. We've seen crypto prices down, we've seen venture capital investment down, and we have seen not only Mr. Bankman-Fried's own fall from grace here, but we've also seen that his customers, thousands of customers, lost billions of dollars in FTX's collapse. They remain at the heart of this case.
And Erin, one more question. What has then happened to FTX itself?
FTX is in bankruptcy proceedings with an interim CEO being placed, trying to recover assets here to figure out how much can be recovered and be paid back out to customers, investors, and lenders. But that's a long process, and we don't know yet who will be able to see what kinds of returns or come close to being made whole.
All right, our North America business correspondent, Erin Delmore in New York for us. Thank you so much.